Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be filming my what's in my travel makeup bag kind of thing. And I am not going on a plane, so this isn't at plane regulations or anything like that. I'm just going to Disney, which is a couple of hours away, so we're driving up. And I'll do kind of like an update at the end of this video since this should be pretty short, talking about my trip and stuff. So I have two makeup bags. This one's really the only makeup bag. This one has my brushes in it, so I thought I would show that to you as well, but it also has my hair stuff, so that's pretty much it. So this is my makeup bag. I use this pretty much all the time, not only just for traveling because it's really convenient. Sometimes like the night before, I'll imagine in my head what makeup I want to wear and then I'll put it in this bag, and then like in the morning I'll just grab this and bring it to the bathroom, and it's convenient. So anyway, this is a bag from Marc. You can't purchase it anymore. It's fake snake skin and it's silver and it's really pretty. I just like it a lot. I actually have two of these, and when I reach 5,000 subscribers, I am going to include this bag in the giveaway, because that's the next giveaway I'm going to do is going to be really large. I've been actually saving up and accumulating some things over the past few months, just whenever they've been on sale. I'm putting them away in a bag, and this is one of them. So anyway, help spread the word, and soon that giveaway will come about. I'm over halfway there already. But anyway, back to this bag. So this is again from Marc. You can't purchase it anymore, and I'm going to show you everything that I keep in it. And this is kind of like just for a basic look. I don't like to carry a bunch of extra things with me when I travel. So I'm going to show you what's inside here. This is just a brief overview. It's basically one look with slightly different options. But anyway, I'll just pull them out as I go. This is the setting powder that I'm currently using. I honestly don't love it. I'm not in love with it, but I'm back on Project 10 Pan, and I'm going to do a whole different video explaining that. But basically, I'm trying to minimize what makeup I purchase. So I'm trying to finish this up. And it is Almay Pure Blends. It's a boxed loose powder. So you just kind of sift everything out, and then you just, swirl a brush in it, normal stuff. It isn't a bad product, I'm just not in love with it. Then I have this eyebrow pencil. Well, it's an eyebrow / eyeliner. And it's from NYX, and it's in the shade 904 Light Brown. I got this on Hot Look for a discount, so I'll put the link to that in the description box. Then I have cosmetic wedges. Lately I've been using little sponges, and as soon as I run out, I'm probably going to buy the Beauty Blender sponge because I really like how this works, but you can't really clean these. So I just use one a couple of times and then I throw it away. So, then it's more sanitary, but I'm totally going to try and get the Beauty Blender sponge. The next thing I have is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect. It's my favorite primer. I honestly haven't tried that many primers. I've maybe tried like 3 or 4, but this one was my favorite, and it happened to be from the drugstore. I have a whole review on that, so I'll link that in the description box. And by the way, all of this makeup I'm pretty much wearing right now. So that shows you what look I chose. It's just very minimal. Honestly, I don't wear that much makeup. Even though I'm an air quote beauty guru, I don't really like saying that. I prefer to call myself a beauty vlogger because it feels weird to say that I'm a guru. Am I the only one that feels that way? Anyway, so then I have the EOS Lip Balm in Summer Fruit. I'm almost out of it. This is my second one, and I have Honeysuckle Honeydew and Sweet Mint, and both of them are pretty much just as low. So I need to get some more, but again, I can't. Project 10 Pan. Then I have my Marc Missed Opportunity Spray. It's a travel makeup setting spray, so it sprays out like that, and I just sprayed a couple times on my face. It's really refreshing, and it also keeps your makeup in place for longer, so it's kind of like a primer. Then I only have this for eyeshadow, just this, because I really don't wear a lot of colors. And I love my Naked palette, but it's very big, so I'm just bringing this instead. It's the NYX Triple Eyeshadows for Sexy Eyes Only. That's literally what it says. I'm not saying that my eyes are sexy. And it has 3 shades. It has Nude, Taupe, and Dark Brown. That's what this looks like. Right now I'm just wearing Nude on my inner corners, small amount of Dark Brown on my outer corners, and then my inner corners is Nude. So then I have a baby eyeshadow primer. This is from Urban Decay. Now for blush, I have the Almay Smart Shade blush. it gives a good amount of color, and it's kind of like a deep pink. It changes depending on the person, but for me it gives a very deep pink. And it shows up well enough for me, but on camera with this light, it kind of makes it washed out. So I actually used my lipstick as my blush so it would shine a little more. And even so, it's still not as noticeable on camera because my light is really bright. So it's kind of hard to see. I'm wearing the MARC Lip Click Sheer. This is an SPF 15 lipstick that's very, you know, sheer. It's a sheer wash of color. I'm wearing it right now. And it's not really advertised as doing this, but when my lip color wears away, it kind of leaves a little stain too. I don't know if that's just me, but I think it's kind of nice. Anyway, so it's really moisturizing too, so it's kind of like a low maintenance lipstick. This is it, and it comes out May 20th. You should be seeing this video on May 19th, so at midnight, feel free to check out my store if you'd like to. But anyway, this is the shade Pinky. It looks like this, and it's just a really nice color. Show that. So that is what it looks like. Again, it's very sheer. I also have the one in Cupid and Voltage Violet. But anyway, it's the Lip Click Sheer, and I am in love with it. So I'm bringing it with me on the trip because I will be out in the sun a lot. So I want to have SPF 15 on my lips. So then my most exciting thing that I'm so excited about, this also comes out on May 20th, but it was on back order from the reps and stuff. They didn't have enough in production for the representatives to get it early, so I actually just got it today. Today is the 16th. You're seeing this on the 19th, but it's the 16th for me. So this is MARC's new foundation, and I'm so excited about it. I'm wearing it right now. The first thing I did was put it on. And I put on first my primer, and then I used a damp sponge to put it on, and it feels like second skin. Like, I can't even tell that I'm wearing makeup right now. But anyway, so this was actually the last purchase I made before starting my Project 10 Pan, because I was like, I know I need to start it again, get back on track, but I am just going to buy this, and that will be my last thing. So this is the last thing I bought. I also bought it in a shade darker so I could use that to contour, and just in case I get a little bit of sun. So this is what it looks like. It just looks like a powder, but it's not a powder. It's a cream to powder. So it just, like, look, cream, you can see that? Then when you rub it in, it gets a powdery texture. It's crazy. It's mind-boggling. I'm in love with it, and it's minerals. This is minerals. This is mineral makeup, but as a cream. Isn't that amazing? I'm just flabbergasted by this. So I'm excited. Expect a new foundation routine because I'm in love with it. Anyway, so again, this is my new foundation. It's the MARC Real, Min-A-Real, Mini-Real. So it is coming out on May 20th online. So, like, seriously, if you only buy one thing from MARC, that is what you should buy. End of story. Okay, so now the next thing I have, speaking of minerals, this isn't on purpose, but it happened to happen that way. It's the Maybelline Mineral Power, and it's just a concealer. I'm honestly not in love with it, but I don't hate it either. I feel like it gives a good amount of coverage, but it doesn't last as long. I kind of like the consistency. It feels really good, so I just reapply it whenever I can because I really like how it feels. It's very smooth. Maybelline Mineral Power. Okay, now I have a couple more things. I have another type of concealer. This is from Neutrogena. It's the Healthy Skin Brightening Eye Protector with SPF 25. So this is just a concealer for underneath your eyes, and it has a slight amount of shimmer so it kind of reflects imperfections so that you don't look like you have dark circles. And it has SPF 25, which is great because the eye area is super sensitive and you definitely don't want to get wrinkles there. So I love this, but I hate the packaging. Like, it's distributed like a pen, and that's totally fine. But this thing here, even if you think your hands are clean, your hands are not clean, because the second you touch this, it is going to be dirty. That's just frustrating. But anyway, it's pretty. The mirror thingy is pretty, but it just makes a mess, so I don't really like it. And then this I actually made myself. Now before you ask, I can't really do a do-it-yourself video on it because I don't have the materials anymore, but I made my own brow wax, kind of. What I did was I took this empty Milani eyeshadow, and then I put in the MARC, what's it called? Benefits Balm. What's it called? Well, it's a cocoa butter stick, basically, that has some other things in it, like extra virgin olive oil and stuff, and it's in the Fair Trade Body That Cares line. I think it's called the 15-in-1 Benefits Balm or something like that. It should have a clever name, but I don't remember. But I melted that. It was the last bit that I had, so I ran out of my cocoa butter stick. So I just melted that with a hairdryer because this wasn't microwave safe. So I melted that with a hairdryer into this tiny tin, and then I put brown eyeshadow. So that is what I came up with. And it works fairly well. I'm wearing it right now with another product on top that I'll show you in a second. But it's just not, like it kind of makes your brows look a little greasy, so you kind of have to put it in sparingly and then use a comb and then fill in the brows. I kind of just got it as something to grab onto the eyeshadow powder that I was going to put onto my brows to keep them lined, because I do fill in my brows so they're a little more defined. But I felt like every time I filled in my brows, that like in a couple of hours, it looked like I didn't have anything on my brows. So I just made this little, I just dropped it. So I just made this as kind of like a base basically for my brows. And I feel like it has helped keep everything on my eyebrows, but it still makes it a little greasy, so you have to use it sparingly. Speaking of eyebrows, let me show you one more thing first. After I use this, my eyebrow wax, then I put this on. This is from Physicians Formula. It's the Shimmer Strokes Custom Eyeliner, Eyeshadow, and Highlighter for brown eyes. So it's just this little pen here that's brown, and then you just like pump it like that, and then I just draw it onto my eyebrows basically. And then this side is a purple highlight, like that. I don't really use the purple side too much, but it's a nice combination. Ooh. So I put this, then this, comb my brows, then I put this. This is an eyebrow gel from Marc. It's called the Brow Factor. Looks like this. It's in a hookup. A hookup is where you take two things and you combine them together to make your own custom product. And then here I have, why do I keep dropping things? Then here I have a Marc tweezer. Sorry, I was losing the word for tweezer. So that's all that I do on my brow, so I brought that with me. Wow, it is taking a long time explaining all of this. Then I have two other eyeliners. I know, why do you need 3, 4 eyeliners? Well, I do. This I sometimes use to wing out my eyeliner, so it's kind of subtle, so it just looks like I have really long, lush lashes. And then this, and that was the NYX one that I showed you earlier. Then this is my white No Place to Run. It's the shade White On, and I got it from Marc. And I use that just to line the rims of my bottom lash line here, just to make my eyes look longer. My eyes look bigger. Can I keep that in there? So I just use that to keep my, to make my eye look long. Why do I keep saying longer? I don't want my eye to look longer. To make my eyes look wider. I just think it really makes me look awake. And then I use black on my upper lash line. Anyway, then the last two things I know, finally you're done talking, is two mascaras. They are both waterproof because I am going to a theme park. I'm probably going to get wet. I'm probably going to sweat. It's going to be gross, so I only am using waterproof. So that is the Revlon Grow Luscious and the Covergirl LashBlast, and they are both waterproof. And why are they fighting? I don't know. So that was everything in here. So that's basically going to be my routine for the trip. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to wear the foundation to the park because it is so lightweight that I feel like I'm really not wearing anything, but I'm not sure if it will sweat off or not because I've only had this a couple of days. Well, not even a couple of days. I've had it, today is my first day having it, but by the time the trip happens, it will be a couple of days. So I'll be wearing it basically every day until then, so I can decide whether or not to wear it. I'm still for sure going to wear a concealer, so maybe I'll just use that product as concealer to kind of test it out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to wear foundation yet. But I have no problem wearing eye stuff because I'll have primers and things, and like, I don't know, I think it'll be fine. I mean, I've been to pretty much every vacation I have, like once or twice a year, I go to theme parks. So kind of like a theme park connoisseur. So this is my second bag. It's also from Marc. Again, you can't get this one either. Pretty much most of the products from Marc are limited edition. So you need to get them pretty much within 4 or 5 months or they're gone. At least when it comes to extra accessories. Some of the makeup is permanent, but some of it isn't. It just all depends. But anyway, so in here I have my brushes and then my hair stuff. So I guess I'll just go quickly through that. Here's my finishing brush, also from EcoTools. All of these brushes are from EcoTools, so make sure to click my EcoTools video in the description box. Then I have my EcoTools Kabuki, my concealer brush, an eyebrow spoolie, an angled eyeliner brush. This is the one that I use on my brows. 3 more. I have another angled eyeliner brush because this one I use on my inner corner because the one that has the brow one has wax in it, so then it'll like look weird. So then this is just a normal shading brush, and then this is a crease brush. So that is all the brushes that I'm bringing. I'm not even sure if I'll use all of them because a lot of times when I'm in a rush, which I'm sure I will be that morning because we take theme parks very seriously. We will be there as soon as it opens so we can get our money's worth, and then we'll ride literally 99% of the rides, and then we'll make sure we see all the shows, and then we'll probably have dinner at you know, downtown Disney and stuff like that. So we really try and maximize everything about the theme parks. So in the morning I'm kind of like a zombie because we get up at like 5. But anyway, so then the last 3 things I have here are from my hair care routine, and I've already filmed that, so it will be up after my trip. I'm not sure if it'll be the first video or not because I do have a couple pre-filmed and I still do want to do my skincare routine for the body. So anyway, that is all the stuff that I carried with me. Briefly, let me go over my trip. I am leaving on Thursday the 19th, which is when I plan on posting this video so that you guys have something while I'm gone. I will be there Friday, Saturday, and we are leaving Sunday. We are going to Disney World to see Star Wars weekends. So we are going to Hollywood Studios for the premiere of Star Tours 2 so that we can ride the new ride and, you know, go to all the shows and special Star Wars stuff and, you know, obviously all the other great rides and stuff. And then the next day we are going to Epcot, and we have a reservation at an Italian restaurant, so that's really cool. And we are going to see Pirates of the Caribbean in a Disney theater, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to try and film some other travel type videos for my second channel where I talk about how I'm packing and stuff. So make sure that you subscribe to my second channel, Rebecca Rambles, so you can see the other things going on, like what I packed and stuff for the trip, and some random vlogs. And then don't forget to subscribe to DR Happen, me and my fiance's daily vlogging channel. It's kind of like a daily video diary because then we talk, we're going to show you all the footage that we got from Disney on there. So I guess that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to leave any questions in the comments below and check out the description box for more information about everything I've mentioned and everything I'm wearing. So I'm running out of time. Thank you so much. Bye.